The AFP Western Command says the collision of a Chinese vessel to a Filipino boat in Recto Bank last Sunday was an accident. But for Vice Admiral Robert Empedrado, Philippine Navy, if it was an accident, the Chinese should have helped out the Filipino fishermen. Same as on the road, there are guidelines in maneuvering at sea.
Conscience-based din yan. Bakit hindi mo tulungan yung mamamatay? Ano klaseng tao ka? It's the responsibility also of the other ship na hindi na puruhan to offer assistance doon sa nakabangga niyang barko. Hindi mo pwedeng iwanan. Diba? Ano po iwanan? Buhay na ng tao yan, regardless kung anumang klaseng race yan.
The Philippine Coast Guard will also look into the incident to confirm whether or not Chinese seafarers were behind the so-called hit and run.
Allegedly pa lang, no? Kaya nga hinihintay natin yung mga mangingisdang makarating dito sa Occidental Mindoro para makakuha pa tayo ng additional information na kung talagang Chinese vessel yung nakabangga sa kanila.
Meanwhile, maritime expert and lawyer J. Batong Bakal claims this is not the first time that a Chinese vessel rammed a Filipino boat in the West Philippine Sea.
So itong nangyari na ito na binangga nila yung ating bangka tapos dahil doon lumubog tapos iniwan nila, no? Nagpapakita na sinadya yung pangyayari.
Should the sinking of the fishing boat be found intentional, Batong Bakal is proposing to the government to sue the crew of the Chinese vessel.
Pwedeng ano yan. It could even go as far as attempted murder. Depende sa kung anong ebidensya ang meron. No? At the very least, damage to property yan.
For News 5, Ria Fernandez, We Are One News.
To further add context to the incident at the West Philippine Sea, let's review the rules, the traffic rules that govern ocean-going vessels. It used to be that each country had its own maritime rules, but in 1972, the international regulations for preventing collisions at sea under the United Nations Maritime Organization were established. Guidelines for ships were standardized and traffic separation schemes were adopted. For example, if two ships are heading toward each other, both have to veer to the right. If a ship is crossing another ship's path, the one on the left must turn to the right, while the ship on the right should continue on. 24-hour lookouts are now mandatory, as are color-coded lights. Masts, for example, must have white lights. Red lights indicate the left side of the ship, blue the right side. The color coding makes it easier to recognize which part of the ship one is facing, so important in bad weather or during emergencies. Then there is the time-honored rule that the nearest ship must come to the aid of a ship in distress. Also, under the Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, or SOLAS, any ship with the capacity to help must help. In 2006, the rule was expanded to include illegal immigrants trying to cross the Mediterranean and other bodies of water. The universal rule of the sea is simple. First, avoid mishaps, but if necessary, help those who need help.